Welcome, and please be patient while I begin our live stream for our LinkedIn audience. Welcome to our LinkedIn Live audience as well. And my name is Stuart Creek. I am a marketing manager here at Simplylearn. And I want to welcome you to our event, which is a career masterclass to learn how to launch a career in automated software testing. Hoping that our guide Raghavendra will be here. He'll introduce himself when he arrives. Meantime, let's get started. We're going to cover automation testing careers. We'll also be talking about what this program offers that we are talking about today, how it gets you job ready, and enrollment steps. Let's talk about careers in automation testing. Automation testing is vital to how software is delivered today. We used to live in a world where software would be refreshed on a periodic timetable. A whole series of would have those number, release 57.3, for example. That's given way to continuous integration and continuous development. In the DevOps mode of software development, software is continually being debugged, upgraded in the background. And it has to be tested in the same way. You have to have an automated testing regime that allows tests to be completed in a continuous and agile fashion. If you don't, you'll never be able to catch up. If you consider something like Facebook, where new features are added, tested, and deployed maybe several times a day, there's no way to run a testing regime that's done on a timeline of restrictive scheduled test runs. Got to do it in an automated fashion. Pardon me while I'm getting one of my colleagues set here. Hold on just a moment. And so automation testing is the only way that you're going to be able to catch up with the CI/CD cycle. The automated testing skills open up a career path for you where you move stepwise upward from junior automation engineer at the entry level up through different experience levels, each with its own salary step. So you get to potential paths for automation architect, automation team lead, you move into the DevOps roles of DevOps engineer, DevOps architect, become a consulting automation engineer and help design automated testing regimes for other companies. And we've seen that the average base salary in India is 8,26,900. That's according to Indeed.co.in currently. I'm welcoming my colleague Vinay Bohr, who is on mute. Unmute yourself, Vinay.
Hello
And
everyone. Good evening.
Vinay, I'd like you to, if you could, comment on the automation testing job market, and first on the necessity of automation testing. I covered that a little bit, but you might be able to add some insights to that.
Stuart. So currently, we have launched automation testing job guarantee program just a couple of months back. There are huge market demand, which we have got to know about by doing research. There were a lot of feedbacks about having automation testing job guarantee program for the learners. Uh, and we came to know that there is a huge demand with the automation testing as a software skills that learners are also requiring, and the companies that are hiring currently. So if you can just look at the job data for the Indian market, it's a huge demanding skill currently in the market, and we are catering to that demand with we are trying to provide the skill sets for learners who by which if you uh, gain the knowledge throughout the program, you will be able to get the jobs as you can see on the screen as a junior automation engineer, a mid-level automation engineer, senior automation engineer, automation architect. There are automation testers and automation engineering related other job roles which you can apply for and get a job in the automation testing skills.
Thank you. So there's a number of different skills, and these are some of them that you need to have in order to be an effective automation testing professional. You need to understand agile management, because DevOps really relies on the agile mode of project management or deployment management. You need to have skills in Java, including the core Java language, JavaScript, Java database. You need to have cloud knowledge, general knowledge about the web stack. Uh, these are all the different elements of testing that you'll need to be able to understand to be an effective software automation testing engineer. So I'm going to ask a question of our audience. And this first question is very straightforward. What has stopped you so far from becoming an automation testing expert? Looking at getting into this career, which is why you're here today. Is it because you haven't found a program that will help you learn with a completely comprehensive curriculum? Is it because you don't feel that you'd end up with practical experience that you could demonstrate to potential employers? Is it because you don't like programs that just offer you pre-recorded self-paced video learning? Or is it a scheduling problem? Leave the question open for another few seconds. I'll share with you the answers. Full results. And the more than half the audience answered that don't feel that you would end up with practical experience that you would be able to demonstrate to employers that you're actually capable and experienced with the automated testing regime. So let's discuss how the program that Simplylearn is offering, automation testing job guarantee program, industry aligned. So what you're going to learn is what people in industry have told us. Companies have come to us knowing our abilities in technology skills training and said, if you can provide people with this set of skills, we can hire them as automation testing engineers. So we've aligned our curriculum to that requirement. It includes integrated case studies and projects, labs that you do in the same online environment, fully digitally delivered. You do it on you access much of the content on your mobile device. So it's very flexible in that regard, and you can access it from anywhere. Don't have to go any particular place to experience the live classes because they're delivered online as well. So you'll attend weekly live classes with instructors who will take you through the material, guide you through coding exercises. You'll be able to interact with them directly, ask your questions, and be able to interact with your peers in the classes as well. So you've got that type of live human interaction rather than just on your own doing self-paced videos. Now, there are self-paced videos in the program. You can access them anywhere, from your mobile device, from your laptop. You can do that 24/7. So you can fit in that type of study anytime during the week that is convenient for you. You need to devote about 10 to 15 hours a week of effort to this program. That includes the weekend classes. And if you complete the program successfully, all the core material and the final capstone project, Simplylearn guarantees that you will receive a job offer within 6 months of completing the course. And Vinay will be able to talk a bit more about that shortly. So again, what you get from the program is your certificate of completion. It shows that you are a capable automation testing professional. You've completed the 4 core courses, the hands-on projects, the integrated labs, and you've completed the Capstone project, which takes all of those skills and puts them together into a problem that is aligned with industry requirements that you then solve in your own way under the direction and guidance of an instructor, and that becomes part of your portfolio along with all the other projects you've done in the course so that you can show that off to potential employers. And the best part, of course, of the program is the fact that you get a guaranteed job upon completion, meaning that if you comply with job guarantee program directions, one of our hiring partners will offer you written job guarantee 6 months of completing the course, or you'll receive a refund. So talk more about that. I've got Vinay here, who is the program manager, product manager for our job guarantee programs, and he can describe the job guarantee more detail.
So for everyone's basic understanding, this automation testing job guarantee program is for the learners who are from India only. This program is not available for learners who are not residing in India. Uh, Once you complete the course, which is of duration of 6 months, your career services period will start from that period of time till 6 months. So that is a 6 months of career services period, in which we will help you to uh, help you for the job search support. There will be some type of services which will be available for you. Some of them would be resume preparation help, interview preparation, and job board access to the Simplylearn's job board. curated by the some of the best folks at Simplylearn. Once you complete your 6 months program and unlock the certificate and complete all of the activities which are required as a part of your curriculum, uh, we will help you to find a job, and you will receive a full-time job offer from any of the hiring company that we have as a partner within a 6 months period of time. If you don't get a job after completion of your certificate and the job service period, if we are not able to get you a job, you will receive a full refund of your program fees, whatever you have paid for it. Um, Few of our learners who have already enrolled for this program have passed out and were able to get good jobs in the industry. One of our learners have received a maximum salary hike of 198%, which is a huge salary hike. Average salary hike which our learners has received is 65 percentage. And not only our learners have were able to land a good job, but they were able to get jobs in different industries. More than 5 industries as of now, our learners were able to get their job into across IT sector, BFSI, etc. Uh, sorry. Uh, then the question comes, who are eligible for this program? What is the eligibility criteria for the job guarantee? I'll talk much detailed about it in the next slide. To give you a brief, uh, to be eligible for the program, you should meet the program. You should be able to pass an entrance assessment test before you enroll into the program. Our team will provide you a test link. So within a stipulated period of time, you have to sit for the assessment test. Once you submit the to get enrolled to the program, then for the 6 months period of time, you will get an access to program. Complete the program. Whatever the details are of the program, I'll explain to you in the upcoming slides. Complete the program in 6 months period of time, unlock the certificate, and then the automation testing domain. When we talk about the detailed eligibility criteria and some of the prerequisites, you should have minimum 50% academic record throughout your 10th, 12th graduation. And if you have done any post graduation, you must have at least 50 percentage as academic record throughout your curriculum. You must have either BTech, MTech, BCA, MCA, BSc in IT, or MSc in IT degree from any accredited institute. You should have at least one of this degree, and you should be pass out between 2017 to 2023. Graduate student from 2017 to 2023. If a learner who is not a graduate between this period of time, if a learner is graduated, let's say from 2015 or 16, he or she is not eligible to take this program. You should have 0 to 5 years of work experience to be eligible to get enrolled into this program. 22, you have 0 years of experience, you can get enrolled to this program. If you have some experience, let's say 2 years, 3 years, 4 years, or 5 years, you should be able to get enrolled to this program. Ideally, the learner who has 3 to 5 years of experience should have a relevant experience in software or IT industry. Preferably, if you have done any manual testing kind of a job, that would be very ideal for your scenario, because you have worked for 3 years, 3 to 4 years in the manual testing, and now you have to upgrade your skills, get into the automation testing, which is a hot market currently. That would be an ideal scenario. But if you are the fresh pass out from any of the degree that I have explained, and you have 0 to 1 to 3 years of experience, you should be able to get into the program. If you are if you have any work experience between 0 to 5 years, your current CTC should be less than 3 lakhs per annum. Should not have more CTC than 3.5 lakhs per annum, so that you can get enrolled into this program. This is very detailed eligibility criteria we have crafted out, so that you have a clarity, and we can also provide you the relevant skill sets, relevant curriculum, and the knowledge, so that you can uh, get enrolled into the program, learn, and get job, your dream job.
So I'd like to ask a second poll question, and this relates to the criteria. How much experience do you currently have? And I'll leave this open for about 20 seconds. Close the poll in about 10 seconds. If you're on the streaming services, you can certainly put an answer into the comments. And here is the poll result. So 60% of our audience have under 2 years experience, and you add to that people with under 5 years experience, that's a total of 85% of the audience. So vast majority of you are eligible from the experience level for this program. So let's talk about the program itself and how it prepares you. So fortunately, my colleague Raghavendra wasn't able to help us go through the demo of the learning environment, but I will describe it to you. You have an online environment, learning management system, allows you to manage your curriculum and your full learning path. So it will show you all the courses that are in the program, and it will unlock each one as you complete the one before it, so that you take the program in a particular sequence, pass each course before moving on to the next. That's so you have the right skills available to you to succeed in each course, building up the skills step by step. You have the live virtual classrooms, as I mentioned, where you meet with your instructors weekly. You have the ability to see what they're doing in their whiteboard and their coding exercises, and they can see also what you're doing. They assign you an in-class lab. You have ability to take your labs and tests on the same learning environment, so you don't need to go into any other space or system. And you do your capstone project through the same environment. Again, that's the last, technically a fifth course, which you do under the direction of a instructor. You meet with them weekly to go over your progress and your plan for completing the solution. They can help you with any doubts or blockers that you've come across during the week and guide you to successful completion. And then along the way, you get to see how far you've gone, what your progress is. The system will send you reminders if you're behind on any work, to prompt you to catch up and make sure that you complete successfully. And every step of the way, it will unlock certificates for the courses that you've done to prove that you've finished the given course that you're in and are ready for the next one. So at the final step after the capstone project, you unlock the complete program certificate, your evidence that you have completed the entire program successfully, and your key into the job guarantee aspect of the program. The learning management system includes support tools that allow you to ask questions 24/7 from our support staff, that allow you to interact in a community chat board with your peers so that you can compare answers or ask for help from your peers, and also, of course, to be able to communicate with your instructors outside of class hours so that you can get answers or look at the class files that they've provided. So all of that is in the learning management system. And Vinay, if you'd like to describe how the curriculum is built up, that would be great.
Sure, Stuart. Uh, first, we have a welcome class for automation testing, in which our learner success managers will take you through the detailed journey of automation testing job guarantee program, which are all the topics we will be covering, what will be the timetable for it, what type of career services you will get, that overall orientation or induction session will be conducted by our learner success manager. That will be part of our welcome class of the automation testing job guarantee program.
Sorry. I apologize for that. Sorry.
No issues, Todd. Then we will be having 4 phases. Phase 1 will be automation and planning. Basically, for the automation and planning and automation, in this phase will help you to learn agile and scrum methodologies to deliver projects on time and learn to create the test cases for the front end. This we will cover these in the planning and automation phase. Phase 2 will be your functional testing. This phase will help you to check whether each application feature works as per the software requirements using various technologies and tools like TDD, TestNG, JUnit 5, and Gherkin. Then comes your phase 3, which is a non-functional testing. This phase will enable you to create a test plan, run and analyze the test cases which you have already prepared, perform the test execution, and monitor application performance using the tools. And then comes your last phase, which is cloud automation. In the automation phase, this phase will help you to in cloud and DevOps environment using Jenkins, AWS, and Docker. This is about your 4 phases. I just quickly revise it. Phase 1 will be your planning and automation. Phase 2 will be your functional testing. Phase 3 will be your non-functional testing, and phase 4 will be your cloud. Followed by which you will be getting access to automation testing Capstone project. In this Capstone project, you will be working on few Capstone projects, which will be industry aligned Capstone project. You will work and apply all the skill sets and the tools which you have learned in the phase 1 to 4. You will apply all the skills and tools in the projects. You will work on the project, and you have to submit the project in the LMS. That project will get evaluated and you will get the feedback. So basically, whatever you have learned throughout the course, you have to apply it in the projects that you have given to. That is about your whole learning journey of automation testing program. And as I have explained earlier, you'll come across and use different type of tools and skills, which comprises of Angular, Docker for your cloud environment, Selenium, CSS, Git, Jenkins, Cypress, HTML, MySQL, TestNG, Cucumber, and JUnit 5. You will come across all these tools. You will get access to the labs where you can go and practice on these tools and apply whatever you have learned in the live classes or the recorded classes which we have provided to you.
I just want to mention that at the end of the program, when you put these tools and platforms on your resume, you'll be able to confidently state that you have used these and have experience with them. You're not just putting them on your resume to get the the right set of buzzwords for resume evaluation, but you'll be able to demonstrate your experience. That's the purpose of the Capstone project. If you'd like to describe the Capstone project, Vinay?
Sure. So, as I briefly explained about the Capstone projects, what Capstone projects are, what you will be doing, I'll just quickly explain in more detailed manner. So, basically, Capstone project will be your whatever the businesses are currently doing. If a business is running any project, you will get such real life business scenario. You will get a mimic of such a real life business scenario so that you can actually on the project whatever it is, it will showcase your expertise in the skills and utilization of the tools, and you can mention it in your CV and when you are appearing for the job interview, which will give confidence to the recruiter that this learner actually has a deep understanding about automation testing tools, technologies, and the skill set which is required for the desired job. uh, you can choose any of the one project. We currently have total 4 projects throughout the Capstone project. You can choose any one of them. You can work upon it in detailed manner, and you can submit it in your LMS. As I explained to you, you will work on real world business requirements. What is actually in demanding in the market? What you will once you crack the interview and you start working in a company, what type of work you will actually get. That is kind of a simulation we are trying to provide you in the Capstone project, so that you will get to know and understand what is actually required, what I have learned, and what type of job I'm going to do. So we are trying to prepare you for your not only for your job readiness, but after you getting a job. That is a very key important thing currently. All the recruiters and hiring companies are demanding also. These capstone projects will be very rigorous. We will get a very detailed uh, project details. What exactly you want to do. You'll be given a case where you, let's say, any healthcare project is there. Uh, let's say software development team has prepared one software. Now you have to go and do the automation testing in a proper manner, whatever the phases I have explained you, from planning to functional testing, non-functional testing, and testing it in a cloud environment, etc. All of the skill sets and tools you have to apply it in a one capstone project, and you have to submit it. It actually tests your skill sets, knowledge level we have gained throughout the course in a period of 6 months. And then once you have done it, you gain the confidence. Not only confidence, you can mention it in your resume, and during interview you can tell the recruiter or a hiring manager that I have worked on such a uh, different type of projects in during my education or the course that I have completed, and I am ready for getting your job, and I can actually do the work. That is the confidence level we are trying to give you in the program.
We can mention a success story, for example. This is on our website at the Automation Testing Job Guarantee Program page. This is Sunit Roy's story, where he had reached a kind of blocker in his career, turned to this course to help get past that point in his career. Now moved up from the position of an associate to a test lead, and works for the multinational Accenture. That's an 80% salary hike. Trans progress from associate at Cognizant to test lead at Accenture. That's a pretty impressive result. We have learners that have been placed into many excellent organizations. Vinay, if you want to comment on the range of companies that work with us in this program?
For automation testing programs, we were able to get our learners job into the different kind of companies. Few of the companies that Stuart has mentioned, that these are the companies: Accenture, Capgemini, Cognizant, TCS, Tech Mahindra, Siemens, Infotech, Coffee Beans, Xfino, and many more. As you can see in the previous slide, our learner, he has got placed in the Accenture as a QA test lead. One of the inspiring stories of our current learners, they have got job into these type of companies. So many more companies are there. You can also get yourself enrolled in the course. Excel throughout the curriculum, work on your projects, and get into the dream companies like TCS, Capgemini, Cognizant, Accenture, etc. You can also be the next Sunil Roy once you complete and excel all the tools and the skill sets.
Excellent. So one more poll question, and it's pretty straightforward. Are you interested in enrolling in the Automation Testing Job Guarantee Program? We'll leave this open for about 20 seconds, although it doesn't take that long. Just about another 5 seconds. I'll display the poll result. So more than 90% of you in the audience are interested in enrolling. So this would be a great time to tell you how to do that. Enrollment steps are pretty straightforward. As Vinay has described, you contact us at askus@simplylearn.net. Our learning consultants will then work with you to collect your credentials. So you have the basic requirements for the eligibility for the program, and they'll schedule you for the pre-assessment qualification test. You'll fit for that. It's again administered online, and based on the result, cleared the test, you'll be able to receive an admission offer, and at that point, accept enrollment. The next cohort of classes starts on January 7 with a welcome session on the 9th of December. So if you're intending to do this, you have the opportunity to get started pretty quickly. It's just over 1 lakh. It's 1,1001 rupee, and the amount can be financed over time as low as 33.53 a month, which is a 0% financing. So to get started, again, contact us at askus@simplylearn.net. See if I've got that available to put into the chat box for you. And I will put that into the chat so that you have that at your fingertips. And there we go. With that, I'd like to go into the question and answer so you can ask Vinay and me your questions. And take down the slide momentarily. We'll look at what's come in from the Q&A and chat windows. All right. So Rishikesh asks, what's the future for QA testers? What do you see as the future of the job market, Vinay?
So for a QA tester or automation tester, Uh, we can start with if you are a fresher, we can start with the automation tester as a fresher job role, and you can climb up to climb managerial level, senior managerial level, or associate director, director, or higher level position with your skill sets. And as your experience grows, you can expect good opportunities in different companies, and getting jobs across the sectors, as and when you try to switch from companies to companies when you get a good amount of experience. So yes, the uh, job market is hot. IT sector will remain a good job market, uh, going decade, at least 1 or 2 decades to for sure is there. So you can expect a very good amount of different type of jobs availability in the market.
Thank you for that. Anand mentions he has 2 years of intern experience. Doesn't count that as experience in his CV, or does that? Does that count as
Uh,
work experience?
Sorry, Stuart, can you please repeat how much years of experience?
Yeah, Anand says he has 2 years of experience in internship. Does that count as experience in the work requirement
So
area?
if you have 2 years of experience, you can get enrolled into the program, whatever experience you have, because uh, our eligibility criteria states that you can have 0 to 5 years of experience. So that is not an issue from eligibility point of view for you.
Uh,